I'm so proud of you, darling. You ran so quickly. It was as if you possessed inhuman speed. Very impressive. All that time cooped up has made you a spry one. But it won't be enough. I know you're in the area, my beloved. I can smell your sweat, hear your breathing. And if by some miracle you somehow survive the next few minutes, there's more on the way. More of my kind. Our pursuers. No doubt they can hear me. No doubt they're headed towards us right now, scrambling across tree branches towards us this very second. What do you think they'll do, darling? Nothing as horrible as what I'll do to you. That's for certain. If I can only find you. Where might you be? Hello, darling. Yes, the beating of your heart. Your blood rushing through your body. To my senses, it's like an orchestra. A bloody symphony of sounds. Speaking of which, come here. I'm starving. Tantalizing. If your skin tastes that good, I can't imagine how delicious what lies beneath it will be. Especially since I don't have to hold back anymore. Don't have to be gentle when I suck out your life force. Don't move, beloved. Keep those eyes open. Everyone should stare death in the face when they meet it. No. Foolish demons. Of all the timing. I'm on your side. I want them dead too. I want to feed. Take another step closer, and I'll add your deaths to my desires. Very well. Don't say, I didn't warn you. Please, beloved, please wake up. I know your pulse is weak, but there's still some breath upon your lips, and a beating to your heart. God, just thinking I might have killed you, even if I weren't in my right mind, it would be enough to make me end it. I can't cope with this world if I've created one without you, darling. If I have, I'll let the sun take me now. Better a quick death in blistering rays than an agonizing eternity of life without you, my dear. Oh, darling, you're awake. This is wonderful. The fear that I had... Thank you. I suppose I don't need to tell you how worried I was. I've been sat by your side for hours, holding your hand, wishing you'd awaken, but too scared to move you. Too frightened to move myself, in fact. I remember dropping you. You must have hit your head, fallen unconscious. My hungry self lunged at the demons that had found us. They weren't prepared for the savagery of my attack, and I don't wish to remember much after that. Yes, I am in the sunlight, dear. Your idea about the coat worked. As long as I don't show any skin, the sunlight doesn't burn. Though, I wouldn't say I'm comfortable. I don't remember mornings being quite this hot. Other than that, I'm fine. The vampires I fought. We wondered before how it was that they kept their energy. My other self found out. See these, beloved? Several vials of blood that once belonged to them, and now belong to me. Not a pleasant remedy for my hunger, not nearly as pleasant as your own, but it certainly seems to have done the job. They should last until you're well enough again. I'm feeling so much better now, even with the sun at our backs. Speaking of, if you're able to stand, my darling, we should make ample use of our new opportunity. Make use of the daylight in a way our pursuers cannot. I'll help you up. Here. Lean on me. Any strength you currently lack, I'll make up for. It's the only way we'll survive this world, beloved. Together. You smell good. Not in that way. You always smell positively delicious, darling. But I think lying upon the ground has done you a few favors. Being amongst nature for not even a day has removed that dank prison stench that clung to your body. Not that I'm saying you smelled. No, I'm not sure where we are either. I chased you through those woods for quite a while, and it's such a haze. We could be anywhere. Come, there's a clearing up ahead. I'm sure once we step through, we'll get our Oh my. Darling, have I gone mad? Or has our bout of bad luck paid off? I don't believe it. Somehow we've managed to stumble upon the very town you call home. Oh, darling, this is wonderful. Simply wonderful. It's as beautiful as I remember it. Why, the sun hasn't moved. It's as if it's in a picture. A beautiful portrait painted by the most talented artists in the lands. We must stay here as long as we can. The nostalgia from being here will surely boost our morale, beloved. And I'm sure if your family lives here, they'll let us stay. Oh, I see. Well, that explains why you were traveling alone when the Dumonts took you. I'm so sorry for your loss, dear. But will that not mean your house is free? Perhaps we could use it as a base of sorts. Provided you're willing to, of course, and... Darling, do you know what I can smell? You do. Yes, I can smell it from even here. In far richer, far greater detail than ever before. Those cinnamon swirls we both loved are still here, my darling. Still fresh from the oven from what I'm smelling. Oh, so delicious. Come, let's get some. Let's just sit together and enjoy a moment in peace. But, we don't have any money, do we? I suppose I could hypnotize the baker to give us some, but that would be immoral. And again, I'm not skilled enough with the ability. I do not desire to potentially trap someone in a trance they could never awaken from. It would be my greatest nightmare. Besides your death, of course. What's that? Oh, of course they'd know you. But would they part with their goods for free? Very well. If you're so confident, I will wait here, at your home. This cliff-top view of the sea is truly divine, and I don't wish to part with it for even a moment. Come back soon, darling. You're back. And so soon. But even a second is an eternity when spent away from you, my dear. Ah, those swirls will make a fine apology, I'm sure. How do they feel? In your hand? Are they warm? Is their exterior strong, but brittle in your grip? Just how I remember. No, I don't need one, darling. It'd just go to waste. And my senses are picking its gorgeous scent fine from over here anyway. They seem radiant. Like you. But for now, I am exhausted after the day we've had, darling. I've been awake far too long by vampire standards, and I do need sleep. So, if you'll allow us to make use of the bed upstairs, I wouldn't mind resting by your side for a good while. Though, if you could head up there first just to ensure the curtains are drawn, I would certainly appreciate it. Darling? Darling, wake up. It's Lydia, darling. She's found us.